What is up, everyone? Coffee Break is back with another video, and the 49ers are set to kick off week 2 at MetLife Stadium against the New York Jets. Obviously, first things first, the 49ers should win this game pretty easily. I mean, the Niners are clearly the better team, even though both teams are kind of limping their way to week 2. Let's talk about the Niners injuries first. We have George Kittle, Jason Verrett, Richie James, and now D Ford not practicing as of Friday morning when making this video. Good news for Ahkello Witherspoon. He cleared concussion protocol, so he should be able to start. For Richard Sherman, who was put on IR, like I mentioned in my previous video. So a lot of familiar names. Jason Verrett, you know, he's a guy who's always in the injury report, along with D Ford. No big surprises there. Richie James, I mean, how much can we really expect him right now? I was kind of shocked when he was actually put on the 53. I thought he was going to go on IR, to be quite honest with you, because he wasn't available all training camp. And so for him to still be on the injury report makes you wonder, maybe they should have, you know. But the Niners at the time didn't have any receivers. Good news is Brandon Ayuk and Ben Garland were limited in practice, so maybe a good sign they'll play this week. Maybe help is on the way. For the Jets, you have Le'Veon Bell going to IR after just playing week 1. So Jets are going to be without their star running back, and you can expect Frank Gore, 49er legend, will start against the Jets. It'll be weird going up against Frank Gore, man. I really hope he has a nice game, but in the loss, right? It's one of those situations. Rookie left tackle Mekhi Becton is limited in practice, along with now wide receiver Jamison Crowder, who is out. He's been ruled out as of Friday morning. So the Jets are as banged up as the Niners, if not more, you know. But like I said, nobody's going to really feel bad for you in the NFL. And eventually there's going to be a game with some of these players. So like I said, both teams are limping their way into week 2. But let's talk about what the Niners should do in order to come out with a victory. This is one of those games where I think the Niners just have to run the football well. Just run all day. Put your head down and just run the football. They go back to fundamentals. Run block. They struggled last week. Even George Kittle had an off week with blocking. When you really watch the film, Kittle wasn't his normal self. And this was before the injury. They weren't playing 49er football. I think Shanahan runs a boatload with Mostert, McKinnon, and even Tevin Coleman. Give Jimmy Garoppolo some play-action plays to get this offense going. And for Jimmy Garoppolo, he just needs to be more patient. Allow plays to develop. Trust your offensive line. Ben Garland may be starting at center this week. He may go up against the Jets defensive tackle Quinnen Williams. So that'll be a fun matchup to watch. I like for Jimmy to improve his pocket awareness. He struggled last week, but a lot of that is because I felt he rushed the play, not reading the field well, making the best play. Let's see if this week he can be better with that. We also have Brandon Ayuk possibly making his NFL debut. I expect very good things from the rookie, and to help out with this receiving corps that's struggling. So attention to details, running the football, run block, pocket awareness, allow the play to develop. I think if the Niners can do that, Niners win big, easily. On defense, obviously, you're without Richard Sherman. Big loss to the secondary. Witherspoon is expected to start. I wouldn't be surprised if Sam Darnold attacks these corners and tests them early. You have Frank Gore running the ball, but with this defensive line the Niners have, the Jets are going to have to find some quick throws for Darnold. Expect a heavy dose of quick game, maybe some screens for the Jets. Now, I want to touch back on the 49ers defensive line. I think they played well last week. Bosa was literally just winning his reps. Arizona, though, did a good job neutralizing that because they got it out of Murray's hands quick. I do think this defensive line really shows what it's all about these next couple of weeks. I expect more than 1 sack in this game. They should have like at least 3. 3, 4. Niners get that all day. They come up victorious. This week 2 matchup kind of reminds me of the Cincinnati Bengals matchup last year when the Niners just went in there and won big. Obviously, there was kind of a layover where the Niners actually stayed in the East Coast after the Tampa game, but the Niners are coming off a loss. They need to respond big. A lot of people are kind of writing them off. They've been criticized all week. Jimmy Garoppolo is being the spotlight again for all the wrong reasons. Shanahan being criticized for not putting out a better game plan. I expect the Niners to respond, and I expect them the way they've responded last year. Punch people in the mouth, run the football, and play 49er football. But there's no question everyone needs to be better in order for that to happen. And it starts, like I said, bread and butter, get the run game going early. I expect very big game for McKinnon and Mostert. Get this defensive line flying. Linebackers, Fred Warner, Quan, Dre Greenlaw flying to the football. Get back to 49er football. And speaking of linebackers, a lot of missed tackles last week. A lot. I'm sure Saleh was just putting that in players' heads all day. Tackle, tackle, tackle. I expect them to be better at tackling this week. Anyways, guys, this week is a 10 a.m. start. Football and coffee in the morning, nothing better. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to keep up with 49er news and updates. Thanks for watching, and as always, we'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace.